Okay, live.
2, 1, and we're on.
Oh, we're back again.
That's good. Yeah, I used to walk around the streets of Towson when they were filming House of Cards here a
Yeah,
few
yeah.
years ago.
Mhm.
And I was on my walk one day and they had a trailer sitting there and it said hair and makeup. And I thought if I just walked in and sat down, would they just I mean, come on, hurry up. My scene's up.
Yeah, yeah.
Hurry up.
Obviously, a very important person. Yeah. Hmm.
I guess have even gotten on the show. They would have been, who was this?
That's the beginning of your Hollywood career right there. Yeah.
I didn't go in though.
So remember we talked about the Hotel of Horrors?
Yeah.
Was it like a documentary or something? Undercover folks that went into hotels and marked the sheets with message only viewable under UV lights, right? And then they checked in under different names that night, and yep, the sheets had not been changed. That was a long time ago. And I mean, if you think it was a long time ago, it really wasn't. This was like 2016. And they repeated the experiment during the height of the pandemic in 2019. Same thing. Obviously, it was not just cheap motels. Nope. It was the ones charging $600 a night. So when you go to a hotel, you better bring your sleeping bag with you.
I also heard sometimes if your maid gets tired during the day, she can just take a nap in your bed.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they could have done an episode of American Horror Story, Hotel Maids.
Yeah.
Remember the one who could get blood stains out of everything? In fact, she was excited. It was like a challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there was an alleged theory that maids would try on your clothes. Like if you weren't in your room, you know, you were out and about.
That's really weird.
But I think that's really weird that the maid and I would wear the exact same size, you know? It's a bizarre theory.
It seems to me like they're so busy that they wouldn't have time to fuck around with that. I mean, they got to get all those rooms. Anytime I deal with hotel mates, they are just swamped with trying to get done under pressure.
And get out.
Get cleaning it out. You know.
But the problem with going from room to room is they use the same sponges and mops. It's not like they change out for every room. That
Right.
would be impractical. So basically, you're just mixing all the bacteria around in kind of a mosh pit for germs.
Yeah.
Testing showed that bacteria levels are 10 times higher than what is acceptable in hospitals, which you have to figure is swimming in germs. Basically, it's a petri dish buffet, spreading viruses across the room. You want to have a soak in that tub? Better take an antibiotic after.
Aren't you excited about your trip this summer now? Frequently touched but never cleaned items like the TV remote and thermostat. Even those five-star hotels had 0 stars in these areas, flunking with 2,002,300 colony forming units. Better empty those germ-killing wipes before channel surfing.
You know, the weird thing is, as much as we hear about this lack of cleaning, you never hear like somebody checked into a hotel and then, you know, got typhoid or, you know, it's not like the Johnson family. We're all in tip-top shape until they checked into the Marriott and subsequently developed violent dysentery and basically became Typhoid Mary.
You never hear about that.
Yeah, you never, that's what killed the family, checking into the hotel.
Yeah.
So I think it's just more a gross, you know, scale than anything. You know, maybe it's a fact that well-traveled folks have a kick-ass immune system from constantly being draped in swill. I mean, there's nothing better. I mean, it's more effective than a flu inoculation. Plus, all the sperm everywhere. And there just might be an infertility cure. You never know.
I remember when we stayed at Great Wolf Lodge with the kids. That is like an enormous water park and a huge ski resort together. And I just remember the hugeness of the place. I just could think, how much garbage does this place generate every day? It must just be a truckload a day of just trash from, and the place was crammed to the gills, and it had like a, what's the gross restaurant? The restaurant was like the all you can eat, what is it, Golden Corral type restaurant? Yeah, yeah. So there's that too. So I think it's kind of frightening how powerful our immune systems have become. I mean, they say most people that saw what really goes on in a restaurant behind the scenes would never eat out again. 5-second rule definitely applies. And I mean, the cook has to sample the soup to ensure perfection, right? The spoon goes right back in. Is it boiling hot and self-cleaning, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
That'll self-clean anything.
Yeah. Well, we got a great show for you guys today. Oh, almost forgot. This week's sponsor is Superfluous Pachyderm Soda. Why do we have to have an elephant in the room?
So coming up for you, we have an amazing band interview with mainstays of extreme metal.
Little sneak peek of the vinyl we're gonna talk about this week. It's a really cool one. Yep.
And also we have 3 additional bands with new stuff out that you must check out.
Absolutely. So great stuff.
As well as some more comedy at no extra charge. Now how much would you pay?
Yes.
So we'll get the show up later tonight. Should be up early morning, worst case scenario.
Yep.
And we'll let you know when it's up. So stay tuned and hang out. We
Peace.
got